And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 958. Today is Friday. What is this? May 27, 2022, and I'm King.
Bitcoin Day. Here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish. And today's top stories: Tether launches stablecoin pegged to Pesos on Ethereum. Tron and Polygon. Billionaire Bill Miller calls Bitcoin insurance against financial catastrophe. U.S. Fed chair says digital dollar would take 5 years to launch. Draft bill to ban China's digital yuan from U.S. app stores. And last but not least, partying in Davos with Cointelegraph. Crypto card payments are now being accepted. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with ththose prices?
Oh yeah, so taking a look at our prices on this beautiful Friday, Bitcoin's at $29,275, up 1.3%. Ethereum at $1,811, up 0.18%. Binance Coin at $306, up 0.3%. XRP sitting at 39 cents, up 1.5% today. Cardano at 47 cents is down 1.4% today. Solana sitting at $43 is down 2.2% today. And rounding out our top 10 is Dogecoin at 7 cents, up 1.7% today. And our biggest gainers are Top Chain up 189%, Mad Bucks up 128%, and oh man, just Luna Doge token. Oh my God, what is going on? Up 128%. You knew it was coming, people. So
I'm happy to actually see that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure crypto's still weird. Luna Doge token.
Exactly.
keep it weird, crypto, because good gracious, what the hell is that?
Oh man, a quick shout out. Timothy Grigsby, what's going on? Friendly neighborhood crypto dead. Hot damn, I made it. Enzo is in the damn building. What's going on, Enzo? Welcome to the show. Wendy Nichols, what's going on? Finn, happy Friday. Crazy BX Don, Layla. Let's see what else do we have going on. Ben, Alan Williams, Miss Skay, Wyatt Tried, Captain G. Shout out to Alan too, holding it down out here in Hollywood as well. Lamar West, Virgo, El Unico. Good morning. Good morning. I see everybody rolling in. And really quick, you emailed us before, but I'm not sure if you pronounced it. Whoever has the Arabic name, pronounce your name so we know how to say. I want to give you a shout out. I always see your name, but it's written in, I believe, in Arabic here online. So if you can pronounce it in the chat, we appreciate it. Give you a shout out. All right, before we start the show, hold up. Where's my get the soundboard going? I like how I can't pronounce it in words. I say soundboard. Get the soundboard going. Bitcoin Zay, play the clip. Play the motherfucking clip, Bitcoin Zay. You gotta give Bitcoin Zay a shout out. Play the clip, my man. You muted right now, Bitcoin Zay.
Yeah, no, we get on the YouTube the clip from earlier. Oh yeah,
let's play the clip. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, 5150. We talked about him before on the show. Longtime fans of his comedy. As well as his 5150 show. I gotta be honest, I was a long time fan, Corey. Y'all had a couple moments. Hey, I want to talk about, but long time fan. So shout out to 5150 show. Corey Holcomb, I heard him on Kwame Brown show the other day as well. So what's going on here with the 5150 show? And shout out Darlene too. They showed us love when I pulled up at the restaurant. What's the restaurant?
At the restaurant, yeah.
And shout out to Annie So Delicious. Shout out, and shout out. I forgot her name just now as I said it. Darlene, shout out to Darlene. Yeah, for showing hospitality deals. They probably won't even remember. As soon as we bring it up, like, oh my God, we've been on y'all for years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I've been coming in forever. I've been all up in Little Ethiopia. But yeah, this clip was on 5150. One of my favorite shows. Been watching since 2014.
With no further ado, Isaiah Jackson, I have a book.
Bitcoin and Black America. I can teach you all.
Oh, okay.
Well, get in touch with Isaiah Jackson, Marcus.
Yeah, Isaiah, hit my Instagram, man. You know Marcus. YOUKNOWM.
Isaiah, we gonna find out what you offer, goddammit. I know you and Marcus should get along. Y'all both ain't got no hair.
Isaiah Jackson has nice smile, nice teeth. All right.
Come get some pussy up here.
Shut up. I can't give a man a compliment. My Lord.
Well, I'm just saying, D, what's wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with motherfucker doing.
Hey, shout out to the 5150.
Shout out to 5150. Yeah, that's why it's one of the funniest podcasts ever, because of Corey Holcomb, man. Like I said, I've been watching them since way back when they was with Tommy Sotomayor, back when they was friends. Like, it was a long time ago.
Man, what? Foxhole Radio. You remember he
Foxhole Radio. Yeah, all the way back.
Let's go back.
When he was
Speedy and all them.
Oh yeah, when he was roasting Speedy, he was roasting Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx. Oh yeah, get all in him. But
shout out to Kevin Hart. He tried to hold it down. Oh, he did hold it down when
did,
he went there.
He did.
Yeah, he held it down. They was coming down from every direction. He was like, oh, slow down. So yeah, shout out to Bitcoin Zay, Bitcoin Black America, and of course Corey Holcomb for the shout out as well. All right, let's go ahead and get into this show. First, actually, before we get into the show, quick shout outs. If you are missing it, make sure you're seeing 2 of the newest shows on the channel we're offering. One of which, again, this is the second video out, Bitcoin Behind the Bar, episode 2 with the Rick Ross reaction video, none other than our own in-house warrior, Jake Fever. So make sure you show Jake Fever some love. I will be sharing this in the chat as well. So let me go ahead and get that link. And secondly, you all have been showing them love, but we need your continued support. Shout out to the Jump Out Girls. They are killing it. I mean, look at the production, studio quality production all the way through. They're killing us with that. So shout out to the Jump Out Girls. They're talking about Fold app again, how to stack sats, how to always keep making money or additional sats in crypto while you're spending your money every day. So make sure you check those lovely ladies out as well. And then, of course, today we have Critically Crypto at 4 p.m. 10 a.m. Actually, Mike won't be this week. He'll be back next week with Polka Dot Party. But we will more than likely be doing a special on the Davos event too. So be on the lookout for that. But again, that's the Jump Out Girls and Jake Fever. Make sure you're showing them both some support. I'll throw both of those links in the chat as well. And
Jake too for the hat, and you got on the sweatshirt, Ben Dope. Oh yeah, Jake Fever killing it, but killing it out
here. Yeah. I'm about to send Jake about to get that good invoice from us in a minute. Damn, Jake. Hey. Jake talk, hey, everything been selling off the hook. He got a new show. Oh man, life is looking good, my boy. So I put both of those in the chat, folks. Again, both of those links are in the chat. Please show them some love. And last but not least, of course, it is Fuck Bitcoin Friday. So please feel free to bring your smoke. I will put that link in the chat, a standing link. If you got smoke, feel free to call in, tell us what we got wrong. And why you're the smartest person. There we go. They're gonna hit you with some bubbles in a minute.
Some bubbles, baby.
Yeah, Gigi already warmed that up too, so there ain't no misses over here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, top story of the day. Tether launches stablecoin pegged to Pesos on Ethereum, Tron, and Polygon. And get this, people, it looks like the peg will be 16 billion pesos to 1 Tether US dollar. It's crazy. It's happening right now. I'm just kidding. I know I triggered a large portion of the world just now, but it's true. Listen, it's true. I hate to say, have you all ever been to a Mexican strip club? Like, the pesos, I mean, listen, you come in with a wheelbarrow of pesos, you can get your own bottle service and everything, folks. It's $20 US. It's amazing. All right, seriously. The announcement highlighted that this may spark the launch of more peso-backed stablecoins within the region. And to be honest, this isn't, I won't say this is a big curveball, and the reason why is because was it Carlos, the wealthiest Mexican billionaire? What's his name?
What's his name? Ricardo. Ricardo. Ricardo.
Spinelli or something,
yeah.
Right?
Ricardo Salinas, yeah.
Right. So he was at Bitcoin conference, whatever, speaking, of course, opening those doors for Mexico to be more accepting of Bitcoin. So seeing moves like this is kind of telling me that something bigger is happening. Why would Tether go over to Mexico, say, hey, we're going to launch all this, we're going to peg it to Pesos on Ethereum, Tron, Polygon, if we don't expect more growth and development? So again, an announcement sent to Cointelegraph on Thursday. Tether mentioned that the token will have the MXNT ticker and will join Tether's roster of fiat peg stablecoins that includes dollar peg USDT, euro peg EURT, and Chinese peg CNHT. One thing I will say about this was pretty interesting. So twofold. For one, you can now say that, hey, Tether probably does have a pretty large war box of different capital assets now coming from different countries, right? You got the euro, you got the dollar, you got the peso, you got the Chinese yuan. You're seeing. Here's my thing though. We may see something, and this will actually cause real catastrophe in the market like we've never seen before, if and when the fiat currencies start to fail and Tether's backing majority of their Tether by capital from these different fiat projects. Let's call them fiat projects at this point. If they were to fail and Tether were to fail following that, then you actually could see a huge collapse and dip in the market that could send us into a crazy bear winner. And this is probably another reason why people unsubscribe to us. This is what you get to hear on Friday morning. So it's good news to me that they're diversifying, that they're seeking out other countries for these capital assets. But again, one thing that this entire market is doing is digitalizing everyone. So unless once you get the Chinese, the Chinese CBDC or Chinese Fed dollar, the Euro CBDC and all that, and they start to back those as well, if they don't make that transition, then just doing it off fiat currency, I think could be a recipe for disaster in the long run. Right now, I think we're good next 5 to 7 years. But as we start to see these fiat currencies start to crumble under cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, we could see this being a problem in the market, to my estimation. What do you take from Tether launching this new digital asset pegged to the Mexican peso on Ethereum, Tron, and Polygon networks?
Well, it seems as though they're trying to get into all of the capital markets, fiat markets. And it's funny because, again, stablecoin, it's like an oxymoron. It's like, we know fiat currency is guaranteed to go down, but they're going to keep it stable. Yeah, we'll see. And they did say here, he said that they showed signs of stress as it dipped a little bit below 99 cents as far as the peg. However, they say, able to withstand a redemption of 300 million USD tokens in a day without a sweat drop. And that's the thing. I want people to make sure you see that quote, because if something goes wrong, these companies are real confident until they're not. And that's the one thing I want to make sure happens, is make sure they do have some sort of backing. But again, I'm not on the side of the regulators. I'm on the side of whoever's trying to, make it in this business. But you know what they say as far as these stable coins. They could have the money, they could not. And I think Tether's backed up by some real gangsters. That's why they haven't been taken down. So a lot of activity there. Shout out to the peso getting involved, but again, we'll see how this works out. Hopefully it's not like Terra, where you had like 5 or 6 projects involved and they all got hit because of it. So hopefully they can keep that peg and keep on going strong. But I heard somebody say the other day is that literally just like all fiats are going to die, all stable coins are too. This is just a bridge to the future. This is not in any way the actual future of crypto or anything. So we'll see. Keep using it if it works for you, but if not, you heard it here first at the Gentleman of Crypto. That Tether peg looking shaky, trying to get involved with so many different fiats.
Right. And shout out to Hassan. Just got that Arabic, I believe, spelling. So that is Hassan. Shout out to Hassan, one of our new long warriors. So I won't say new because he's been around. So I said long warriors too. Yeah, with this Tether thing, I agree with you. One thing I will, agree with and piggyback on is the whole they are gangsters. Where I give Tether credit at is that I do believe, even if they were to face this uncertainty, as I just mentioned, where you get this fiat collapse and this is happening, blah, blah, I give Tether enough credit to their gangster to say, not only are they gangster, they're not just going to fail, but they also know what they're doing, people. Like, Tether is OGs in the crypto space. Like, it's official, like a ref with a whistle. Okay. Like, they're here to stay. And I say that because if Tether were to face anything, let's say this thing does start dropping 90 cents or whatever, and is being depegged, I think they have the actual people with the technical expertise to make their project continue to work until it literally just can't anymore. Like, when Tether can't work anymore, I don't think there will be any pegging to any dollars anymore. Tether would be, you know what I mean? Like, once they can't work, it won't work. I think, again, they've lasted this long, and believe me, people, this last few weeks, last month or so, hasn't, to me, been the worst time we've seen in the crypto market. I mean, right now, it's nothing still beating January 2018, folks. So, you know what I mean? Like, that 2-year bear market was crazy. So if they could last throughout that 2-year bear market and didn't depeg and all this negative stuff didn't happen, clearly they know what they're doing in this market. So with that said, I think Tether will be here for a while. It's crazy to see. Let's see. Nappy said Tether and Celsius too. I'm out here thinking I should short Celsius. Yeah, people have been talking about Celsius looking real shaky. Go back to the masterclass, folks. We talked about Celsius, Nexo. Who else? I'm missing one. Everybody who's basically in that lending space.
Yeah, BlockFi,
BlockFi,
Capital. Yeah,
BlockFi, Nexo, and Celsius. We talked about it in the masterclass, and even in the masterclass, that was my thing. I said, I was like, hey, they work as long as they work, people. Like, literally, when you're doing Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, as we saw when the SEC came down, that is a portion of your portfolio. And granted, I get it. Trust me, you want to throw the max capital at it when you see that APR, APY, but literally you don't, because you can wake up not even wake up one morning. You can wake up in the middle of the night and they're like, oh yeah, that's gone. And that'll be us. And we'll be laughing the next day trying to find episode 958 when we said again for the 13th time, like, hey, you still playing like that? Like, you got to stop. All right, another billionaire is in the news. Billionaire Bill Miller calls Bitcoin insurance against financial catastrophe. That's right. Miller said Bitcoin functioned without the Fed and without any interference during times of market turmoil, concluding that it's an insurance policy the way I look at it. Shout out to Bill Miller. And all the billionaires who enter this space, not just trying to pump and shill and all this, but they actually come with reasonable sounding arguments as to why this would work. And I think that was reasonable as it is. It's already been functioning without the Fed and without any interference. As I say, Bitcoin, stop. This is compared to a calculator. Like, would you rather do your math on paper? Would you rather do your arithmetic and check with the government or a third party to tell you what equations you got right or wrong? Or would you rather just have a calculator? Just put it in a calculator, it works. You don't need that third party interference. Literally is that easy to me. Bill Miller. Hold on, I gotta do it whenever I can't talk right. Say, hold on. Bill Miller, bro, this is kind of a tongue twister. Bill Miller, Bill Miller, the billionaire founder. Go ahead, bro. Try it.
Bill Miller, the billionaire founder. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. William Miller. My boy.
Thank you. William Miller. I can't. This is Miller. Miller. I don't know. I said why. So I was looking at the Peso article. 2 L's is a Y. Okay, I don't know. Bill Miller, the billionaire founder and chief investment officer of investment firm Miller Value Partners, has said he considers Bitcoin an insurance policy against financial catastrophe. Take this article over, Zay. What's going on with this story?
Oh yeah, so he was appearing on an episode of Richer, Wiser, Happier podcast, and he basically gave a few reasons why Bitcoin is considered insurance against different conflicts and collapses of financial infrastructure, such as Afghanistan. When we pulled out of Afghanistan, Western Union stopped sending remittances there or taking them from Afghanistan. But if you have Bitcoin, you were fine. Your Bitcoin is there. You can send it to anybody in the world if you have a phone. And I know we sort of gloss over this because we're so deep in the space, but people think about that. If Bitcoin was not invented, tyranny would be so easy right now. Like right now, the way that they have everybody acting, basically in uniform with COVID laws and with security laws and the way that they do with everything, they would have been, tyranny would have been here. They wouldn't just be discussing stuff, but Bitcoin really is the only insurance policy. He also quoted here, he said he gave examples of how the crypto can function as insurance and talks about the early stages of the pandemic and the Federal Reserve's reaction to it. So when the Fed stepped in and started gunning the money supply and bailing out, in essence, the mortgage rates, Bitcoin functioned fine. There was no run on Bitcoin. The system functioned without the Fed, without any interference. Everybody got their Bitcoin, the price adjusted, and when the Bitcoiners realized, wait, we're going to have inflation down the road, Bitcoin went through the roof. And just imagine, inflation is just getting started. So as far as Bitcoin's value, that could take off even more, or will take off even more, as more people realize they need an insurance policy against the current Fed rates and their actual actions in order to increase the money supply. So shout out to Bill Miller. And of course, he had to rebuke Warren Buffett. My boy Buffett, the biggest dinosaur of all time. He remarked Bitcoin doesn't produce anything, and he wouldn't take all the Bitcoin in the world for even $25. His quote, he said that Bitcoin is a non-productive asset, and therefore he can't value it. Fair enough. The only thing that you think you can value are productive assets, then no one's making you buy it, right? So ignore it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the smoke we talking about. Because people don't understand. All billionaires are not friends. Some of them really hate each other, and some of them don't like each other. They don't have the same viewpoints. And we need more billionaires snapping at other billionaires like, hey, man, I'm rich too. You shut the fuck up. Like, right. You know what I mean? Like us peons at the bottom, we can't really reach out to Warren Buffett, but Bill Miller can, and he can't really say anything back. So shout out to Bill. And of course, he has a great understanding of Bitcoin.
I mean, shout out to God, because God don't make mistakes. And what I mean by that is the right billionaires are the right billionaires, people, because if I'm up a Billy, what? Hey, we might be billionaire phase going out. Hey, we all on the same level. I bring my security team, you bring your security team on this private island over here. Hey, the U.S. don't need it. We'll get down how we need to get down. All right, this is the way it's gonna work. But they don't have the billionaires and things like that. So again, they have the right ones. These new billionaires now, the Jahan Woos of the world, F you and your mother on Twitter. These guys aren't playing games either, though. So give them some shout outs too. Reno Gamble said, my mama got some smoke, but she can't figure out how to call the show on her rotor phone. You all are hilarious. Let's see. Wendy Nichols will definitely be talking about it. Looking forward to Davos show. Mention those $22 fries and the $50 burritos. Speaking of that, it looks like the United States, or at least I think in New York, some type of some type of legislation is being passed down, essentially where they're going to stop the price gouging, at least at certain ballparks. Those $10 hot dogs and $20 waters or whatever. Supposedly there's legislation coming down that's supposed to stop that, but we'll see if that actually happens. I think they might think the legislation is going to come down all the way up to the ninth inning, when like these arena owners or whoever sponsors them is like, all right, whatever. Here's another 20 million, go run for mayor next year. Like, whatever, bro.
You know who's not? You know who's not price gouging? Costco. That hot dog's still $1.50. As soon as it goes up, that's when it's over. That's when economy is done. As soon as you see $2.50, $3, it's over. That hot dog is staying at $1.50.
Wait, I thought something happened where they were raising something over there.
Nah, that was a joke. It was a.
Oh, okay, that was a joke. Hey, I saw it too. Listen,
we all saw it.
Oh man. Let's see. Last but not least, shout out to Bill Miller again. Way to be a billionaire. Not only did he have smoke for Warren Buffett, and again, I want to just say that one last time. Warren Buffett said he wouldn't take all the Bitcoin in the world, even for $25. And this is the person that a large percentage of our nation listens to for investment advice. Mm-hmm. Like, for one, as an investor, which he is, right? You remember, like, let's make some distinctions really quick. We've made it clear we love to be in this space. Isaiah said, he's a proponent of technology for freedom, essentially, right? You're for whatever is the best freedom tool. I'm for autonomy. I love things that give me autonomy, that give me my own power to do what I want. But we're coming in here for the technology, people. Like, literally, we've said it. Everything else is icing on cake. We love to play around. I'm a DJ, but it's for the technology. We've even broke down our show. Hey, some people are here for Bitcoin. Some people are here for fiat currencies. If you are here for fiat, which Warren Buffett is here for fiat. And when I say here, not even crypto, he is in the markets for fiat currency. He is an investor. So as an investor, you wouldn't buy a $25 investment that could give you billions back. That's who we all listen to.
Terrible investment.
This is the same guy who loves to say, I can tell you how to, I know how he talks on, well, you see, if you want to make $100 million, what you do is you get in your time machine and you go back to the 30s or 40s, right? And you got to hope you're not black, because if you're black, you're fucked. This won't work if you're black. But if you're not black, then you tell your pappy to give you some money. He gives you money when you're 10 or 11 years old, more money than the average person will see. And you invested in Pepsi in 1940. And next thing you know is, if I had $20, I wouldn't buy a multi-billion-dollar asset. Just doesn't make, this is the guy we're listening to. Exactly. This is crazy.
Right. Plus, he was lame. 11 years old, talking about investments, living in the
bro, what?
Get out of here.
I know you got some swirlies.
Lame as hell. Corny ass. Really... Talk about investment. Nigga, where your bike at? We riding out. What you talking about?
I'm broke because I like to have a good life, baby. What are you talking about? He talking about, I still ride my old truck to work Why? That's not cool to me. I'm not trying to be up billions of dollars in a truck from the 60s. Not okay to me at all. It sends the wrong message, actually. No, it don't send a good message. So no, I'm not with that at all. You don't get cool points over here for being a lame, bro. Like, at all. Yeah, you know what? Now that you're getting me in my moods, hey, you're starting to look like food, Warren. You better get you're starting to look like food right now, boy. You better be lucky you got that war chest. But shout out to Bill Miller. Also, I want to say, for coming at Mike Novogratz. Miller also discussed the Terra Luna-based tattoo on the arm of Mike Novogratz, the founder of crypto asset management firm Galaxy Digital, after the collapse of the Terra ecosystem. I'm glad you weren't here for the Mike Novogratz show I did, man, because he wouldn't have been your friend anymore. He has. I was as fair as I could be, but hey, I'll let Bill Miller say it. Quote,
hey, man, that tattoo was corny as hell when he got it, and it's even cornier now that Luna crashed. I don't know why he got it, but somebody did a Photoshop of it and put something else on. It was hilarious. I wish I could find it, but yeah, that shit was stupid when he got it.
Bill Miller is being quoted as saying, somebody has sent me a picture of Mike Novogratz where he got a Luna tattoo on his arm months ago of the wolf howling at the moon, and it's big. It's like, whoops, maybe you should have got a Bitcoin on your arm. It'd be a little more enduring than that one. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, all the smoke. Like I said, billionaires go at it too. So if you do something that colossally dumb, get 300 million gone, man, I can't help you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. So shout out to Bill Miller. for keeping it real for all of us who aren't billionaires and can't do it for ourselves. All right, we're going to cover these last couple of stories, but while we do, I'm going to go ahead and throw that link in the chat. Not sure how much time you have, Zay, so if you got to roll, all good. But I will be throwing that link in the chat for anybody who has smoke, because we ain't never dodging a duck and Nathan. All right, so if you got smoke, stop tweeting and all that. Like, I still don't get why you want to go back and forth with a grown man all day in the comments and tweets. That to me is like the strangest thing to this day, with the exception if you have a business. If you have a business, it kind of makes sense. All right, like that's literally the reason why we respond half the time, people. It's for the algo. We're just having fun. But yeah, if you got real smoke, feel free to call in. Links in the chat. Tell us what we got wrong, or where you see things differently at. All right, U.S. Fed Vice Chair says digital dollar would take 5 years to launch. The story is in the headline itself. The Federal Reserve's Lael Brainerd said it would take years to build a U.S. CBDC, and that the project can only start once Congress and the White House sign off. So a couple things I want to talk about here. It's crazy that, again, a private company, I'm glad she said Congress and White House needs to sign off, because they're showing you all they're a private company. So a private company who already controls all our money needs to check with Congress and White House to see if they can continue to control our money. But what's crazy is they don't tell you why it would take 5 years, right? Like, it wouldn't take 5 years. It would take right now. How do we know? Because everyone's launching them right now. So from a technical point of view, it does not take 5 years. She's saying it's going to take 5 years, literally from the point of it getting through Congress and White House, saying these things take a long time. Here's my thing, folks. Like I said, the story was in the headline itself. It wouldn't take 5 years. But to me, this is showing you where the government's at right now. They are essentially saying, I mean, granted, they're saying 5. I can see this thing being here in the next 2 years at the next happening. Like, literally, as soon as the happening happens and Bitcoin shoots up to 80 to 100K, I can see them. All right, we got a CBDC now. We were ahead of schedule. I can see that happening. But the fact that these are the same people, the Federal Reserve, Congress, government, all these people are the ones dictating to us new regulation in this space, and they don't even have it together yet. So it's kind of crazy to me to see that you're saying in 2027 you'll have in 2027 we'll be on Web 4.0. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm so slow.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, the devil's in the details. If you scroll to that first paragraph, they don't say 5 years. They said in the US it would likely take as long as 5 years.
True.
So what they're telling you is, yeah, we're gonna it could take us 5 years because Congress and all them have to sign off. But if there's an emergency that we deem necessary, I guarantee you it's already built. CBDC is already built. It's literally already there. It's just there we're looking at implementation. And the thing is, if we have a collapse at some point or something big happens, I can see the CBDC rushing out to be the savior. And they'll say, well, we need to sign off on it quickly. When in reality, like we told you, bureaucracy usually takes 2 to 3 years to get around to it. If you look at most of the ICO market, DeFi, NFTs, anytime they come out, 2 or 3 years later is when you start seeing the regulation come. Like, you didn't see people from ICOs getting caught up until 2020. So it takes time. They don't really have the manpower to actually catch everything. It's a game of whack-a-mole. And with the CBDC, honestly, if they did have to go through the Congress to go through, it could take that long, but that just shows their inefficiency. And then once it comes here, who the hell wants to use it? Look at Bitcoin in 5 years. You really think CBDC is going to take? No, that's what I'm saying. I think they're pulling that string to make people feel kind of safe. Like, okay, well, we got some time. But if they slam the hammer down, something happens, I guarantee you that CBDC will roll out. Wherever you want to use it, at least the commercial banks will be using it, if not retail. So, yeah, I don't really believe anything they say. But again, we know it's coming. So, hey, you fell on an open book test if you don't get yourself some Bitcoin and a backup plan.
You know what? And I laughed as soon as you started saying what you were saying, because I'm like, this is why this show works so well. Mm-hmm. I had paused a little bit because I forgot the real point I was going to make, as I often do. But the point I was going to make is one you actually just made. It was, if it was an emergency. I was thinking about it before the show when I saw that headline, it'll take 5 years. It's like, people, think of it this way. Like, literally, if, I don't know, you wake up tomorrow and, half the world are pointing missiles at the U.S. You think it's going to take 5 years for us to readjust everything we do, how we do things? There'll be kids going back under them desks in schools for those drills, those terrorism drills and earthquake drills overnight. Like, literally, they would change curriculum. We would probably have a draft. Like, literally overnight, we would have a draft. Military age man, hey, you are gang whether you know it or not. I keep trying to tell y'all. You about to turn to gang for real. Like, So that was the point I was going to make, is like, it doesn't take 5 years for the United States to do much of anything, people, unless you're talking about establishing a colony on the freaking moon or something. Then, all right, 5 years because X, Y, Z. But right now, where we're at, especially talking about things that are out there, we're talking about CBDCs, people. Like, you're saying legislation would take 5 years. Like Zay said, that shows the inefficiency of legislation, if that's true in and of itself. And then, like you said, Bitcoin be 18 years by then. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Knock it off. And another happening would have happened by then. We'll have
a CBDC once Bitcoin is $300,000 and and officially you've been priced out of it, the normal person. And then we'll have the Bitcoin ETFs and CBDCs. Really quick, got to let in Antonio in the house, one of our own in-house warriors, as he sets up his chat and everything. I want to go ahead and start on a news story here in a second. Antonio, what's going on? Can you hear me? Antonio, what's the word? You still muted, right? Oh, you still connecting. While you connecting, we'll get on this. Oh, I think we got you. What's going on, Antonio?
Yo, what up? What up?
Hey, Antonio, from the UK to Bali now. The dreads is about to at shoulder length, living his best life. I honestly think the longest warrior, probably, period, in-house. Antonio, warm round of applause. Hey, everything. Where the let me get the hold on. Let me get the
Antonio, what's up, brother?
What up? Now, I just wanted to call in and just like congratulate all the people that's been making content, because not many people are going to put their face out there, and everyone's been dropping fire content. So just wanted to call in and say that.
And shout out to Antonio too. If you all are ever looking for artwork or somebody to do that, Antonio's the man to hire. He does our YouTube thumbnails. You see how awesome those things are. And of course, if you haven't been catching it, make sure you catch his shorts every day. He's giving you a little quick short. If you can't take the whole 30 minutes to 45, wherever the show goes, make sure you check out those shorts by Antonio. They're about a minute and a half long on YouTube, and he's giving away valuable content there as well.
Also, I wanted to put something out there actually for you guys. Have you seen that the top 4 people at Coinbase have made 1.2 billion since they went public?
Woo!
From selling the stocks.
Man,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
They've been dumping on everybody. I told you. They hit their high, and then they've been dumping on all the retail. So that's how it always starts out. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, that's, I know, man. It's crazy.
Speaking of that, what made me think that I saw Terra talking about this 2.0 thing they're launching. I guess they are going to be burning some USC. I don't know. But tomorrow, Saturday, they launched a new Terra. And people, scam I am. I actually love the idea because like they are about to penalize the community for believing in them to keep this new scam going. What they're doing, from what I read, and I could be wrong because I know you all are so much smarter than me, and you know all this details about Terra. You guys are in the community. I'm just on the outskirts. But from what I read, it looks like so people who held more than 1 million Terra or UST before the depegging, they won't even get their tokens until a year after the airdrop, and then they have to be vested for 4 years. So essentially, they're about to lock you into the new Tether for 5 years, people. If I read that right, I will admit, I only glossed it over today, but I was like, this can't be life. Like, this is hilarious if it's true. So Tether might be a good project because they're going to lock people in it, apparently.
Hey, Terra, they definitely about to peg some people. I can tell you that. They're going to get a good pegging messing with Terra 2.0.
Hey, Antonio, real quick, tell us what's going on at CoinSauce, one of your newest ventures. I know you've been building that up. What's going on over at CoinSauce?
Yeah, so basically over at CoinSauce, or mostly on Instagram, we're just dropping daily news. So most people on Instagram won't break down news. So we're just dropping news, breaking it down so people can understand it in the easiest format ever. And then also we have another channel, just CoinSauce, without the news, where we're just educating people. And then also we got a YouTube channel as well, where we post stuff. Well, I post stuff here and also on YouTube as well. So if you guys want more content, then you can find me there.
There it is. And I just posted that link in really quick. If you all been missing it, here's the latest from Antonio on Bitcoin piece a day. Make sure you check that out as well. The world's most expensive Bitcoin piece a day. Again, he does these shorts for us people. They're awesome. And nice backdrop as well, Antonio, man. It's looking good.
Thank you. I wanted to drop one more thing in there. Have you guys heard of Stepin?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the next scam that people are going to have to watch out for.
Yeah. I've been hearing that too. Yeah, I tried testing it out, and people were like, "Yeah, but you got to spend a certain amount of money to even start earning the rewards and blah blah blah." So yeah, that would be interesting to look into. But everybody is basically hyping it up, so we will probably be the first channel to say it might be some scammy stuff. So I got to look deeper into it.
Yeah, I
Is this it
hosted
right
a
here?
dinner. No, Step In. I think it's STEPN, maybe HN. I can't like that.
Yep.
Okay, so you hosted a dinner, and what happened?
Yeah, so I hosted a dinner, and two people that live out here came to the dinner, and they've been like making a ton of money from it, but it just screams scam. Like basically, you have to buy the NFTs, which are shoes, and then essentially you like get points, and if you go walking for like 10 minutes, you make money back. So they're saying they ROI'd after buying their NFTs after like 30 days, but it's like a pyramid, right? First come in. So I think eventually we're gonna see that blow up.
Well, see, this
so
is
yeah.
confused. Is it Step In GMT?
It's STEPN. Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I got it
think-
here.
yeah.
Let me right here. Oh, I wonder why it says GMT. I thought GMT was another token ticker. But let's see. So it's $1.05, 600. I mean, where do people get getting this money from, man? I swear, $630 million. Yeah, we gotta take a peek though. But you said this is the new one to be on the lookout for as far as a possible scam.
Yeah, so we're gonna probably see this blow up in the next couple of weeks to months. So I'm just telling people to watch out for this one.
Well, it looks like what I just say about GMT, it looks like GMT devs are arrested in China. It's strange because Chinese authorities pay blind eye to citizens. Interesting. Too bad the Chinese government catch you for running a Ponzi scam for Chinese. Your fate is sealed. So I wonder if that really is oh, it's a bunch of Oh, they did. You're right. Good call. Goodness gracious. Look like they just got banned and they just got arrested. Great call. So
that was 3 hours ago.
Yeah, at your own risk, people. Watch out for stepping though. Appreciate that, Antonio. Much appreciated.
But yeah, no, speak to you guys soon. But yeah, that's all I got for today.
Let's get it. All right, I'll definitely give you a call, Antonio. I know you owe you one, but much appreciate you stopping by the show today. Take care until next time. I'll let you.
Thank you, Antonio.
All right. Last couple of stories again, folks. If you got some smoke, please feel free to call in. Check out that video Antonio does. Those shorts are awesome. Make sure you check out Coin Sauce. Draft bill to ban Chinese digital yuan from U.S. app store. So this is really off the this last article. U.S. Fed chair. U.S. Fed chair says digital dollar would take 5 years to launch, and then literally same day, draft bill to ban Chinese digital yuan from U.S. app stores. Like, people, this is not like conveniently happening like this. Okay, it just doesn't conveniently happen like this. 3 Republican senators introduced a bill to protect Americans from the authoritarian Digital Currencies Act. Hilarious. Lawmakers in the United States are moving to protect the country from the potential undesirable impacts of the global adoption of China's national digital currency. 3 Republican senators, Tom Cotton, Mike Brown, and Marco Rubio, introduced a bill May 25th, aiming to limit the use of China's central bank digital currency in the United States. This is what has me so peeved. This is what grinds my gears. Stop using taxpayer money to talk about shit taxpayers aren't asking you to talk about. Like, so what? Like, let's just say you don't have this bill and you didn't waste our money even talking about this bill, meeting about this bill, and drafting it up, which I'm sure if I were to really follow this bill from inception to completion, I can find out who's making the money and why you want this done. It looks like the government as a whole. But regardless, even if you didn't make this bill and didn't waste money, are you about to start using a Chinese CBD? Like, for what? Are you ordering off Alibaba? Like, oh, what are you going to use it on? Like, this is a non-starter to waste taxpayer money on the bill being referred to. And what we tell you, whenever it's your protection, that is the red flag. Defending Americans from authoritarian Digital Currencies Act. What's more authoritarian than New York State and city not allowing Bitcoin and crypto companies to freaking exist without a license that you've only given to like 16 different companies? Like, what's more authoritarian than that? What's more authoritarian than all of a sudden Bitcoin is fraudulent, is worth nothing, and all these people are crashing markets to, oh yeah, we taxing on everything you do, and we're not going to protect you against any losses. I mean, I could really go on and on. Let's talk about the Howey test and the year it was invented. Like, I can't believe, and this is what this grinds my gears. Let's start behaving like a gang. All right. Let's just say this bill is referred to as "we don't fuck with you" at, period. That's what it is. We don't fuck with you. And if you fuck with them, then you don't fuck with us. Let's just call it spade a spade. I'm tired of it being like defending America. Americans wouldn't use. Americans didn't even know about this until you said it.
Exactly. You
Like, this is crazy. But again, the App Store can't list it, blah, blah, blah. Senators are going on it. They have the bill. They're going after software distributors in the US to make sure they don't support any transactions to CNY, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is that instead of us, yeah, I'm gonna let you get away really quick. The problem is that if it's such a big deal, then let's just create one ourselves. Oh, I forgot. That'll get people too close to crypto and Bitcoin. So you don't want to do that either. Rocking the hard place. What is going on with this quote with Cotton? And what did he say about this, the impact of this Chinese CBDC?
Well, Cotton, this is one of the funniest quotes I've heard. The Chinese Communist Party will use its digital currency to control and spy on anyone who uses it. We can't give China that chance. The United States should reject China's attempt to undermine our economy at its most basic level. You know why? Because we need to make sure we control and spy on the US people, not Chinese people. We oppress our own people. We don't need China's oppression. We need our own. So under the guise of security, they put this bill out, but they didn't say it was only foreign. It could be also domestic terrorism. And if you have domestic politicians who have allowed a surveillance coin, such as CBDC, coming to the US, then you didn't protect us against anything. You just didn't use Chinese CBDC, so they don't get money. Like, what are you talking about? What does this bill even do as far as protection? When in reality, you just had an article, like you just said, come out that a US CBDC is being made in 5 years. Like, all of this is just, a bunch of word salad to try and make it seem like they're doing their job. I honestly think most of these people are bored because they don't have anything else to do. But yeah, that's definitely a funny quote because, again, it's like, no. If somebody is going to bully you, it's going to be me. It ain't going to be China.
Bro, I was just about to be like, no, we going to beat his ass. Ain't nobody else going to beat his ass.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't want anyone to beat my ass, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Sit this one out.
Yeah, okay. Hope y'all leave me alone, but nah.
Yeah, it's crazy to see that. Yeah, it's just crazy to see. And my thing is, like, this is what we meant by a intranet, people. How when the internet first became popular, late 90s, early 2000s, every company, private company, every government, everyone out there didn't want internet. It's too vast. Well, could you imagine if you could just Google something and know the answer? No, we can't have you all smart. Like, you know how to, like, seriously. And what happened with the internet? Now you can do your own investments. Now you can fractionalize investments. Now you got crypto. Now you got Bitcoin. This is why they didn't want the internet, people. And this is exactly why they don't want Bitcoin, the internet of money, because they know what this is going to spur. Well, I saw someone the other day said Bitcoin, I think we actually covered it. It went from being considered just an asset to an actual asset class. And they're comparing Bitcoin to NASDAQ. It's like, finally, you're seeing it. It's slowly, but you're starting to see it. It is an entire thing of its own. But just like the intranet, that is all we're going to see with CBDCs. We're going to have the Chinese CBDC, the US CBDC, the Russian CBDC, blah, 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 blah. As I mentioned, Tether is going to say, well, we got these CBDCs, the backers, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward. We essentially confiscate CBDCs to pay off tax dollars of wealthy individuals like banks or the big three car companies for bailouts. We started to do that. Citizens get angry. And then finally they tune in to Jim and the Crypto, episode 1798. And we're like, we've been saying this since episode 1, people. Get Bitcoin so they can't just take your CBDCs and pay off some wealthy company or individual with taxpayer money. That is literally I just fast forward the next 3 years of our financial ecosystem, people. You're welcome, okay? Like, straight up. That's like dead ass is about to happen. Like, it's going to be an influx, a proliferation of CBDCs everywhere, just like the internet. They're going to start breaking down and having problems one by one. They're going to be getting hacked around the court. Everybody's going to be hacking them left and right. There's going to be so many issues with them from an educational standpoint to actual usage to who wants to use it versus Bitcoin, blah, 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 that eventually most CBDCs, after they're invented, will be abandoned within 2 to 3 years. And then we're back to Bitcoin again, begrudgingly this time at a $300,000 price point. There you have it. Crazy. All right. Last but certainly not least, again, if you have smoke, folks, feel free to call in with the smoke. We love it. We love it. You know, you have a fair shot to state your case. Feel free to call in. But while we're waiting, we'll cover this last story. Partying in Davos with Cointelegraph, crypto card payments accepted. So haven't ironed out a time yet, people. We are possibly looking at 12 p.m. PST, but we may move it until 6 p.m. tonight. But be on the lookout, have your notifications going. We are going to do a Davos stream today. Some of the different content creators on the channel, we're going to do a Davos stream for those who are interested, those who want to know about Davos, the highlights. We'll go over the key highlights. And shout out to Stack for that. Make sure you go check out their videos. Stack, the content creators on our channel. We got Breezen and Kenny. They were the ones who pushed for this Davos type of conversation. So shout out to them. Because I'll tell you, folks, I was ready to call this week a week, but they was like, this is an important event we got to talk about. So we're going to talk about it. But we're saying farewell to the World Economic Forum annual meeting by demonstrating the real world utility of crypto payments. What was going on over here in Davos when it came to this crypto card payment?
And what was going on was a whole bunch of shit coining because apparently the World Economic Forum, as they came to a close, they had a farewell party at X Bar in Davos where they could pay for food using cryptocurrency. Actually, what they got was partygoers had the opportunity to win 20 cards loaded up with up to 100 Davos coins, which are pegged 1-for-1 with the Swiss franc. That's not cryptocurrency. People are like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Davos coins pegged to the Swiss franc on a debit card? You mean like regular money? Like what are y'all doing?
You mean like regular
and
money?
Then what made it even worse was that it says here they spun up. What do we get exactly what they said? It says they was created by Emmer Technologies. They were able to spin it up in 2 weeks on Polygon. So the ability to spin up a coin in 2 weeks using Polygon, yeah, there's a bunch of developers that could do that. And they were able. The Davos coins was a pilot project demonstrating how quickly crypto payments can be integrated. Bro, actually, your regular card that does Bluetooth payments is quick. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually quick too. You didn't have to use cryptocurrency. But again, these people, they really think that they're going to make some impact and change the way they're going to come in and change the industry. Long live Bitcoin, because this is some bullshit. Approved by Visa, MasterCard, of course, retains private and public cryptography. This is a solution looking for a problem because this isn't even needed. Davos coins, are you kidding me? I wonder what that's going for right now in the open market. So it was a bunch of shit coining going on. And again, everybody watching this is smarter than everybody at World Economic Forum when it comes to cryptocurrency. Every single warrior we have is smarter than them because this is what they came up with. Like they had all this money, all these resources to try and do something crypto while they were there. And this is what they came up with. They got Brad Garlinghouse talking and they got Davos coins at the end of the thing. Don't doubt yourself, people. You're smarter than these people. And that's what they're scared of. You're smarter than these people.
And shout out to Black Rue. Again, I hope you all been checking out Ruel. Was it Thursday nights last night and then Saturday mornings? Check out Black Rue. And shout out to Black Rue. You went in deep last night. I think you were on for like an hour and 32 minutes, man. I was trying to live. We got to premiere the next show sometimes, huh? We got to schedule this out. But no, Black Rue went like an hour and 32 minutes or so last night, people. And I say shout out to him because he was the first person I ever heard mention about the World Economic Forum tokens and some of the things that were going on over there. So again, people, like, this is why we have all these new content creators. Like literally 2 people can't see this entire space for what it is. So we got people looking at every little corner, whether it's good, better, ugly. If you're interested, we have content creators for it. 5252 crypto. What's the deal? What's going on? I think he's still loading in. I think he's still loading in. Yeah, he's still loading in. You might have to quit out 52 and come back, but let us know. We're here for a moment. Really quick comments. Yeah. Sergeant Crypto, thank you for the tip. I do want to point that out as well. Sergeant Crypto said, yo, remember when you, if you know one or you see a veteran this weekend, do not say Happy Memorial Day. Just say thanks for your service. Appreciate that, Sergeant Crypto. And he's right. Memorial Day are for veterans who have died. That's why it's memorial for them. And yeah, shout out to them. I know my first appointment, we lost a couple of people. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a time to sit back and appreciate and understand how serious military matters are and what the military does for our country. So shout out to the military and yeah, Memorial Day. Don't say Happy Memorial Day to people, folks. Literally, you might have a veteran start crying. You say Happy Memorial Day. 5252. What's the word? What's going on? You're unmuted. So what's the word?
What up? You got people looking for you.
Hey, 5252 have the best setups, man. I love it. What's going on? What you got for us today?
Blessings, family. Let me make sure I'm on here. Am I on here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you great.
Oh, snap. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. You know, it's just a blessing to be able to be enlightened by y'all every day. I'm out here traveling every day now, as often as I can for these NFT meetings. It's been a blessing to see the team out there working and grinding. I'm growing in these spaces as far as learning how to boss up, like you mentioned last time. making proposals to different people, having different business conversations now to, you know, get the whole team utility from, you know, from the inspiration of thought that you can do it, you know. So I'm looking for these jobs out here. I'm growing in these jobs. I'm watching Corey Holcomb, seeing amazing things going on with the team, bro. That's a blessing. Just spreading the knowledge, the love, and the enlightenment. You know, I'm thankful for y'all and the content creators that you have out here killing it. Got my wife sitting down with me watching Simon Family Ventures talking about planting flags and stuff. It's not like Narcos, they say. So, you know, it's a blessing to be able to see the team and to get so much enlightenment from the team. Really, I'm thankful for that. And I just want to salute y'all and say I think YouTube is letting me tip again. So I'm thankful for that as well, you know. But hey, yeah, I'm going to North Carolina this week. So if y'all got some food places, let me know. I'm looking for somewhere to eat good there. I'm going to enlighten some people down there about crypto and see what's going on.
Hey, shout out to 5252 Crypto. I know Zay got North Carolina on lock. What's going on over there, Zay?
Yeah, what part of North Carolina are you in?
Davidson. My wife just told me Davidson.
Oh, man, Steph Curry stomping grounds.
I'll say you right outside of Charlotte. Yeah.
Any special places I should consider to eat?
Oh yeah,
Cookout.
Yeah, I got you. I text Cookout and Bojangles.
Bojangles, yeah, Cookout and Bojangles.
Right.
But I'll tell you
down.
Yeah, text me. I'll send you some places.
Really
Thank
quick,
you,
50,
I really
50,
appreciate it.
5252. I saw you on a yacht. Tell us about what's going on with these yachts. I think you're in Miami or something. What's the word? What's going on?
Yachts, bro. At Next World Leader, Cloud Yachts, Dennis and Yachting, the whole shebang down there.
Shout out to
Shannon. Blessing. For real. First Fridays, every first Friday of the month, we have a meeting and a get together down there where we're in the boardroom prior, and then we're on the yacht. And in this is nothing but business and intellectual minds coming together. A lot of just like unbelievable communications with myself and others. It's like the best way I guess I would describe it is like the 1% kind of reaching out to the 99% and saying, hey, we're going to build this bridge and keep it going, and we're going to grow with it. And we're going to see how we can do it, you know, for the long term of Web4. We have these ideas going on. We have these ideas going on. Let's make it together. And so having the opportunity to participate in that first meeting last month, or at the beginning of this month, was a blessing. So just to see what's going on, how we're growing, the connections and the networks that we're all becoming villages with, is powerful, bro. So it's very powerful stuff going on down there, but it's real. Like Mike, the yacht guy, I'm pulling up him and myself and my wife Mother's Day weekend to say, hey, goodbye. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this family. You know, as an NFT holder, we all have that utility where we're able to reach out to these people. I went to VCon. I was able to reach out to WaxCon, who's a NFT holder and a person that's been building here with different things he has going on. But it was because he's a Cloud Yachts holder that I even know what's going on with that person and that they're looking to village and make these connections. So I'm seeing a lot of utility, been seeing a lot of utility. And I'm not even talking about the DJ shit. You know what I mean?
There it is. Well, as always, 5252, much appreciated. You got anything else, Bitcoin say?
I just want to say, shout out to Cloud Yachts, Luxury Yachts for the 99%. Also, make sure you check out all our shows. Like I said, so much information. I watch all the shows, try to jump in when I can, but appreciate everybody. Got to run, baby. Happy Friday, baby.
There it is. Appreciate your time. You going, Zay, too?
Yeah, I got to jump off. Got me.
Okay. All good. I'll holler at you, Zay. All right, 5252. Much appreciated calling again.
Blessings.
All right.
Good one, everybody. Blessings. Keep listening. Get that master fucking class. Come on, what y'all talking about? Get the master class.
There it is. I appreciate it. All right, last few comments. I want to go through the chat. Saw some good comments. Nappy Ways says, shout out to God. Speaking of that, is it time to get some crypto preachers out there? Oh, you already know they are coming. The crypto preachers are coming. I believe it. Cryptonomics said Buffett is old and doesn't understand anything in the crypto space, nor has he made his money trading like modern day crypto heads. He is the last person to listen to in crypto. You already know it. And then again, it's one of those things where why is he even speaking on it? It's just crazy. Trek said King of low key crypto anarchist. Hey, yeah, somebody called me a capital. What's it called? Capital anarchist or something the other day. I had to Google it. I was like, I'm not mad at that. Let's see what else we got. Wyatt tried to say, you know, Buffett just wants to eat McDonald's and talk about how he came up in the 40s. I mean, bro, like Warren Buffett is like the cool kid in high school, bro. Like, but that was like the peak, the cool kid that peaked in high school. Yeah, you remember my junior year though when I ran from them 200 yards? Oh boy, I was bad. Yeah, I got the homecoming queen too. Oh, it's great. Stop it. What have you done lately? PLC Will, so Noah's in Austin next month. Of course, Austin next month. Oh, speaking of which, Also, next month, of course, is the conference for CoinDesk or whatever, consensus conference. Bitcoin Zay will be there. He'll be on the panel and the main stage as well. So check that out. Bitcoin conference tickets. So you all have been asking. I already spoke to CK. I meant to say this a while back ago. I talked to him like, I think a week or two ago, possibly. But essentially, he said wait until July. He was like, he'll circle back, or he said either ping him or he'll circle back kind of mid to late July to talk about ticket sales and possible group discounts for next year. People, I'm telling you, like, everyone is still recovering from like this year's Bitcoin conference, and now you have consensus come. Like, I would say our team is probably just the last week or two fully recovered from Bitcoin conference, folks. There's a lot happening, a lot to digest. So yes, I talked to CK. He said give them to about July, late July, and I'll reach back out for those discounts. So if you already bought one, cool. If you're looking to buy a Bitcoin conference ticket, still hold off a little bit longer. We may be able to get something, but they're not dealing with it right now. It's just too early for them. So that is on the schedule for July, though. I'm going to reach back out to them. Let's see. Yes, you know, shout out to L. Leroy Forbes, of course, Crypto in the Caribbean. If you're missing it, you're missing a great show on Saturdays, 3 p.m. But Satoshi Slim said, yo, the newsletter meme with no regrets had me spitting up. I'm going to try to bring it up right now, people, but I am telling you, if you are not on our newsletter yet, you are missing out. Like, literally, I'm going to try to bring it up really quick. Our newsletter is amazing. So shout out to Leroy again. He's the editor of that newsletter. He holds it down. Let's see. I can't pull it up right now, my email. But yeah, I'll have one for next week. But if you're missing the newsletter, all you got to do is go to our website, thegentlemanofcrypto.com, scroll all the way to the bottom and just put your email in there for the newsletter list. It's absolutely free. We give you a quick weekly wrap up, and there's a lot of funnies in there as well. I mean, it's really funny, people. Honestly, every time I read the newsletter, it brings a smile to my face. Royal Black said 5 years to launder more money, King. I agree. And that's what I'm like, look, I know what the government do. I'm not mad. They're trying to figure this thing out as soon as possible. The moment Bitcoin explodes, I think it's going to be like once it explodes past 100, 120K, that's when they're going to start unrolling everything. All right, we got it. We're here to go. We're talking about that 5-year CBDC. It looks like you all in the chat are saying that y'all calling cap on it. Royal Black says it's a complex algorithm. Is going to be $5 billion, LOL. You already know it. Let's see. I do think the CBDC has been built years ago because, again, we tried to give out crypto when we gave out the whole PPP and the what's the other stuff? The whole COVID pay that people were getting for whatever reason. They tried to initially, the stimulus package. They tried to give out that first one in crypto, and then the U.S. government backed away from it. But the fact that they actually tried to do that makes me feel like that, yeah, they already have it built as well. Let's see. Alex, I think the government is just going to pick one of the existing stablecoins that will essentially be the vendor, probably Circle USDC. I can see that happening after they try it on their own. I can see them trying a coin, it failing, and then they say, let's just pick one and go with it. Craig Davidson, shout out. I wonder if this is true. Craig, let me know if you for real. Craig Davidson said, hi, that's my family's town. Your last name is Davidson. If that's your family town, that would be hilarious. Funny enough, I almost went to Davidson College as well the same year Curry went. I didn't go though because I was like, man, this school little, man. I ain't trying to go here. I was mad. I was salty about it. They were looking at me to play football there. I used to go to a college program at Davidson when I was in high school, actually, for the summer. I went there for like, you know, you stay there in a month in the dorms, learn about college, take classes, blah, blah, blah. But I already knew about Davidson from there. So when they were trying to recruit me, I was like, I'm cool. But if that's your town, shout out to Davidson. And shout out to that 2 blocks of hood they got. They think they're the coldest killers out there. Boy, y'all funny over there. Not really about that life. Oh man, I got some people in those parts who don't like me, but it's all good. Virgo L Unico said, can you see the CBDC being used in DeFi to use US vets as test dummies? Yes and no. Not as test dummies, because here's the thing. Like, well, maybe vets. Actually, I'll take it back. Maybe for vets, yes. When you're talking about like the VA and all that, possibly. But for active duty, nah. Because if anything goes wrong with active duty money while they're deployed, oh, people, it is. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen paperwork hasn't been processed. My family not getting this. My family's in this issue. This is happening back home. Oh, hey, the war effort would down there come to a halt, at least in the Navy. All right. So that I don't think they will use active duty as test dummies, because to me, that's a big recipe for failure. That's a little dangerous right there. Let's see, what else do we have? Jump Out Girl says stack sats. You already know it. Boom, boom, boom. Satoshi Slim was saying YouTube ancient cryptography. Start there and then rabbit hole yourself through the verses. There we go. Oh, Ashley K. Thank you, Ashley K. Please tag Antonio and tell him this. Ashley K. Antonio, if you're still on the show, listen to Ashley say, I would not mind some longer form from Antonio. I have told Antonio the same thing. We're going to actually try to have him on the show. We need to get with it. We were going to try to have him on the show. So we'll work that out. But Antonio's great. He knows a lot about the space. He's been around as well. So yes, but short form content is what he does. Let's see. Leroy's talking about the Step-In project. Whenever an obscure project get that much notoriety in such a short time, it's sus, in my opinion. I agree. Craig Davidson said, Do Kwon will end up in North Korea in about a month, gone forever. Hey, listen, this is hilarious. I'm about to start crying. Okay, just inform you, I am going to give you credit because I thought I heard of Step-In before, but I didn't know where. I will give this to you because I do think it was you as well. Just inform you said, I said it was a scam in the chat weeks ago. Y'all don't get credit for this. All right, just inform you, shout out to you. I did remember seeing something about Step. I don't know where I saw it or how I've been seeing it, but that's what's up. And looks like Justin Forney has been actually shorting it for weeks as well. Oh shit, we got us a trader, folks. Just inform you. Don't, hey, be louder with it. Be like those hexagons, man. Let's see. We need to get all this info and updates for scams in the Discord. All right, so a new scam channel in the Discord. Got it. We'll figure that out. Hold on. Let's see if I can put that in the notes because if I don't, I'm literally going to forget as soon as I log off. A scam channel for the Discord. Cool, we'll get that going. And I like that idea as well. That way we can kind of stay on top of it, like scam alert type of channel. All right, let's see. Last few comments. Boom, boom, boom. Craig Davidson said he needs to be locked up. Oh, only the real estate said Do Kwon needs to be locked up forever in North Korea. Sergeant Crypto said he's just going to start his own scam effort. Some may say there's already been people in the space who've done it. What else do we have? Boom, boom, boom. Reno Gamble said buy Chinese nukes, of course, as far as what we would do with the Chinese CBDC. Again, that's the crazy part about it, people. Like, if that story didn't come out today, I'm in crypto and I would have not known about the Chinese CBDC if that story didn't come out already. So yeah, that was a non-starter to me. TikTok already got the spy game, said Gerard. Of course, I've heard that as well. So yeah, why wait? Oh, Satoshi Slim. Thank you for pointing it out. I saw it earlier in the show, but we wanted to finish for the most part. The likes are lacking, people, but it's all good. We're trying to bring you all this great content, all this new content. We can't get a thumbs up on the keyboard. Note taken. Let's see. Sergeant Crypto said, who's listening to an old man that wears a see-through bikini? That's pretty funny as well. All right. Last but not least. Okay, appreciate that, Wyatt. You said you're gonna put in Discord as well. Let's see. Last but not least. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's about it. Just inform you said your Steph's age, thought you were way younger. Wait until I shave. Listen, when I shave and cut my hair, I get that baby face. But no, I am officially mid-30s, people. I am mid-30s is here. So yes, I am at that age. All right. Other than that, that is the show for today. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Shout out to Young Ears, Silver Star recipient father getting recognized this weekend with his name added to the new Purple Heart Memorial near his hometown, World War II Infantry Combat Rifleman. So shout out to that Silver Star recipient as well, Young Ears, and thanks for his service also. All right, other than that, folks, that is the show for the weekend. Again, Memorial Day weekend. Don't tell anybody happy Memorial Day. Just say thanks for your service. Because that means we are actually remembering the people who passed away. Other than that, smash that like and share, people, and be on the lookout. Again, 10 a.m. we canceled the Polka Dot Party show for this week. We'll be back next week with Mike. 12 p.m. or 6 p.m. we'll have that Davos show. We're about to get in the lab right now and get that going as well. And then, of course, tonight at 4 p.m. PST, check out Critically Crypto, of course, with Crypto Bay Jay and Kaylee. They're doing an awesome job. I saw some new NFT news come out today that we didn't want to cover because I'm sure they'll be covering it. They do a really good job of going in depth. So if you have any NFT questions or you're interested, go ahead and check it out as well. All right, that's the show for today. Hope everybody's having a happy Friday. Again, if you are interested in anything that's going on in Davos and some of those topics, we'll be back. Thanks to Stat. And other than that, see you all literally in a few hours with some more streams. Cheers.